The Lost Coast, one of California's most legendary multi-day hikes. 25 miles of pristine coastline, the opportunity to encounter ocean wildlife in its natural habitat, and challenging terrain that includes slick rock, plenty of poison oak, and long tidal zones that must be crossed before the tide makes them impassable each day. It's a bucket list adventure we've been wanting to do for years, and we finally got permits. This is what happened on Lost Coast.
No, this is like Kalalau level.
100%. It's the Kalalau of the Cali Coast.
Kalalau.
Kalilau. We're passing by the elephant seal colony. Look at them playing.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
Man, how do you like this bluff?
This bluff is it.
Right?
Wow, it's so incredible.
Gorgeous. Steve, just looking down on all that ocean.
More seals.
Look at those seals. Just
Chilling.
That's gonna be us as soon as we get through these tidal zones.
I know, right? Whew. Everything here is so stunning. The animals and wildlife is just unreal. I could just sit and watch all day. But we gotta kind of hustle this morning. We're doing this trek in 2 days, and there's 3 impassable zones, 2 of which are on day 1 in the first 9.5 miles. So we've got to get basically 10 miles by 11 a.m. so that we can pass through safely. Otherwise, when the tides get too high, you just got to stop and wait until they lower, and that could be hours. So we're kind of hustling our butts, but trying to enjoy this beauty as much as we can along the way. Crossing through the first impassable tide zone, you could definitely see why you wouldn't want to pass through this during high tide.
Look at this rock. It's so cool. Does anybody know how it gets layered sideways like this? Is that from like, was it originally flat and then like some kind of an earthquake turned it sideways? Or did it develop in these kind of sideways layers? If anybody knows, please tell me.
The birds are getting used to Adam. They did not fly away.
Elise, this is the last impassable zone for the day.
That's awesome.
Just
Making great time.
We're making great time, but honestly guys, we're just in time. You can see it coming up, and another hour, you wouldn't be able to get through here. Well, this is gorgeous. We're a little over 13 miles into this thing, and we need to get to mile, is it 17?
17.
Mile 17 for our camp spot tonight. It's going well, I would say.
We're making great time, but nothing feels stressful. It's just beauty everywhere you look.
And no one whatsoever.
No one here.
Look. Look up there. Is that not wild? That is the West Coast. Elise coming through a forest of poison oak. Look at this, guys. It's just everywhere. You wouldn't even think it's poison oak because it's just like bushes and bushes and bushes, but it is. It's probably all over our clothes. Oh my gosh. It could get ugly. We got a really, really good campsite, by the way. It's like a perfect wind shelter. And Elise doesn't like it because she feels it has an ugly view.
I feel like I just hiked 17 miles to get to this ugly campsite.
We're in a perfect wind shelter. It's just a little bit uglier.
It's the aesthetics.
Apparently.
So here's our little campsite. Adam feels really proud of this campsite.
Guys, can you see what a great wind shelter it is? We're really getting almost no wind, whereas it's 25-mile-an-hour winds on the beach right now.
Are you satisfied with your snack spot?
We are only 45 seconds from our campsite, and it's beautiful. Granted, the campsite itself is beautiful. Come on, we're right here, and we're out of the window. We can sit here in the wind and eat our dinner.
Whoa. I cannot believe that there still exists this many miles of California coastline that are not completely overrun with mega rich overdevelopers and their mega mansions.
It is amazing, and that actually just reminds me, someone mentioned last week that we ought to say something about this idea of taking away wilderness protections. And I really do want to say something about it. You guys know we're not political at all. We don't even really watch the news. But wow, do we love nature and do we love wilderness? And I think all of us, it doesn't matter what your other politics are, but everyone who watches this channel probably loves nature and loves the wilderness, and we don't want to lose it. And we certainly don't want to start auctioning it off. Oh my God.
Protect our land.
This wilderness would probably be one of the first to go, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I could totally just see people putting all these mansions along this beautiful coast.
Yeah, and it's just protecting wilderness is so important. I hope you guys agree. It is bedtime for sure. Lise, how do you like your breakfast spot?
I think it's pretty solid. Is that the place to eat breakfast?
It's pretty darn nice. You can see up the coast, you can see down the coast, no one around.
Another beautiful day here in California paradise. We got about 8 miles back to the end of the trail.
8 miles left, and we're a little sore.
Little sore. We slept good.
Our shoulders are not in backpacking shape. This is just magical this morning. It honestly feels like we're heading into some kind of enchanted land. Take a look at this.
starfish?
Yeah. You guys see this starfish? Man, this is cool. This is our last impassable tide zone when the tides are high. You can definitely see why. It's pretty hard going, even at low tide.
It's very difficult terrain right now. The
Yeah.
rocks are all really slippery. The ranger yesterday was like, account for about, 1 mile per hour. And we're like, yeah. But honestly, it seems like it might be that way if it continues like this rockiness.
Yeah, it's pretty slow going, but it's also slow just because it's so beautiful. I mean, I hope you guys can see the sunlight on these waves, the light glinting off these wet rocks, the fog. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, look at these seals just chilling.
They're so cute.
Are you sad to leave them, Elise?
See you later, seals.
See you later. Okay, Elise, are you happy that was the last impassable zone? I know you were nervous.
I was not that nervous.
You seemed a little concerned at our speed.
I was only concerned because we were going really slow. Like, I'm moving like a granny this morning.
Well, we made it through the impassable zones.
This is gorgeous.
Now it's just a beach cruise back to Black Sand Beach. Anybody know if that's a fox or a coyote?
I thought that I would be your friend, help you, darling. All you said was, will you hold my hand? Do it hard and was it only in my head? Didn't know this was the end. Was it
Guys, we have made it to the end of the Lost Coast Trail.
Ah, you almost lost me on Lost Coast.
It's a heavy pack.
I was dragging. We gotta work on our backpacking skills.
We do. Guys, I could not recommend this one more highly.
100%.
One of my favorite hikes of the whole year. Absolutely incredible beginning to end.
Yeah, Lost Coast lives up to the hype.
Yes, 100% recommend. Want to hear what you guys think, and we will see you next time out on the trails.
Let's go get a burger.